Hello guys, it's Mark again, and I'll continue trading off here. I was recording a previous video, you will see that live. If you didn't watch it, go watch it because it talks about the strategies that I use on Nadex and different strategies. Right now, we're looking at some more trading. Now, I took a little bit of a break, but I'm going to trade just a little longer. And I'm going to take some buy here on pound JPY. I could see that this Heiken Ashi is trying to break this. If it breaks that, I will take it. Now, this is a bit close to the price, but I can see everything is telling me it's a buy. You know, the EMAs are telling me it's a buy. The MACD is telling me it's a buy. So I'm just waiting here now. I'm just waiting for this price to go up a little bit. I've been told by the software that it is buying. So people are buying into pound JPY. I could look at other pairs really quick for the next minute. And we could see that this is actually a really good pricing to buy. Now, I forgot to mention, but on live and demo, okay, there's a different spread price. So where it says it might be $89, $90 here, on live, this might even be $95. So you might not even be taking this trade on a live trade. It might even be gone by now because it's 3 minutes. Usually within the first minute on live account, the pricing is already dead. And I'm just being honest with you guys. I can see that this is really having some trouble, so I'm not ready to take this trade yet. I'm waiting for it to break above. I already took the USD JPY trade. Our beginning balance was $26,144. We're in a trade right now, so you can't see, but after the trade updates, you will see if it's higher or lower than $26,144. So anyway, as I was saying, sometimes contracts on live accounts are really bad during certain hours or certain days, and you know, sometimes this right here, it might be $66, but it might also be like $75. But this is on the 5-minute binaries. So the 5-minute binaries have really high spreads, like where pricing, okay, so I did get my confirmation, it is buying. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. $94, really risky on a live account. I wouldn't do that. You know, I wouldn't do that on a live account because you're only making $6, so it's not worth it on a live account. However, I was told it's buying a lot, and as you can see, it is going up. I could have bought it earlier for $70, but I just wanted to confirm. You know, it's always good to confirm before you go into a trade. That way, you're giving yourself more leverage and more reason to profit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's take a look at other pairs. Is there anything else we could buy here? We saw that pound USD was also buying. I could buy this. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this actually. The reason why I'm buying this strike, by the way, and not the top strike, is because we have 1 minute left. Chances for it dropping below are pretty high. As you can see, it just dropped below this strike. So if we had bought this strike, you know, we would be risking more. As if we buy here, as you can see, it's going down. Maybe I'll even buy another contract, because now we have a really good price and we're gonna make some pretty good money, because I'm pretty confident that it's still gonna, it's 40 seconds left, I'm pretty confident it's still gonna end above this pricing right here. Anyway, as I was saying, this trade, by the way, was not the best trade. The pricing for the Heiken Ashi was pretty good, as in it broke the past resistance, and also it did break out of this small indecisive pair right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and check if my USD JPY trade won really quick. Yeah, it did win because we took it way up here, but as you can see, price did reverse a little bit. So we started with $26,144. So we've made roughly $12 profit in the last 5 minutes. Going back to the pound USD, was it pound USD or pound JPY? As I was saying, yeah, it was pound JPY. As you can see, it did break the last resistance here, and I think we could take another buy. So on live account, by the way, guys, this would not be available right here because this is $95. The price is way higher, so this is, you're actually getting a really good deal, but it's demo and you need to learn how to take these trades before you go live. The reason why I took this trade was because it's broken the resistance here and it's still going up, and also it's pretty far from this entry point for the next 5 minutes. Anything can happen, by the way, but as you can see, we're far from the London session. We still have like an hour left, and news is at 3:15, so we're not expecting much big, like huge movements until 3:15. So right now we can just relax a little bit and wait for the trades to come in. We're waiting for a trade to come in again. We're very disciplined, guys. We only took the trade based off of us seeing that it was still buying, everything was green. So as it's selling now, but we're still a little confident. We're confident that this trade will end right. Euro USD is buying and it's selling now, but it was buying. And as you can see here, another good trade to see. Green, buying, green. So we could go ahead and place this trade. Oh, it looks like everything is starting to sell, and as you can see, all 5 pairs are selling. Let's look at our pound USD, because this is the risky. Is it pound USD or pound JPY? I keep getting mixed up with these pairs, but our entry point has not been touched yet, but as you can see, it's actually selling. We're still confident, and if anything is wrong with this trade, we could simply close out for a $22 loss. That's the good thing with Nadex binary options. You're not stuck in the trade until the very last moment. So I'm not going to go ahead and close anything yet because there's still 2 minutes left. Even though it's selling, we still got a lot of time left, and it is crossing, so we could see a more downside, but we still got 2 minutes left. Anything can happen. If anything, we could just get into another trade. It's no big deal. Let's take a look at other trades that we're looking at. You see here, this is not this might be a really good trade, but after fees, this is not worth it. So we don't even bother. However, everything was a sell. Maybe if we got this at a higher price, it was worth it. Let's take a look at this here. No, nothing good. Again, nothing good. Nothing good. So far, 1 minute left. Our pound JPY trade seems like it was, when we took this trade, everything was confirming. It was on a buy trend right here, as you saw here, and it was green. So we're not too, that's why we don't take the current strike, because if we had taken this, we would be out of the money right now. However, we're still in the money. We're gonna let this trade go. We're still just relaxing, not panicking, because if it loses, everything happens. Like anything can happen. You don't control the market. Even with everything going correct, you could still be wrong. We still have a minute left. We're still above the strike. We're at 831. The strike is 83. So we're like 1 point in the money, and we're just waiting. So right now, after this trade, we wouldn't be looking for buys on pound JPY. We would be looking for sells or even nothing until it hits this strike right here. However, it is on a support right here, the last support, so it's either gonna buy or sell at this point, and we're just waiting. Right now it's out, and then it jumped back in as it hit the support. So pretty confident in this trade. Pound JPY, I mean USD JPY is selling. So 15 seconds left. And remember, when we first took this trade, it was because it was buying. So there was buying pressure when we took this trade. So you don't have to be worried. Sometimes that happens. You get worried that you're losing money or something, but then all of a sudden the trade wins, you make money, So we did start at 144 to 26,144. And 25 right now, we're at 26,171, and as you can see, it's still buying. But we're not going to take this trade. The reason we're not going to take it is because the MACD is red. Let's go ahead to the pound USD. MACD is also red, and we're very disciplined, guys. You have to follow the rules. Sometimes you might get, like, you might not, you might like miss it a little bit, but at the end of the day, you just want to follow the rules. You're not always going to be correct. You're not always going to follow the rules, but most of the time, if you can follow the rules, you will be successful. Euro USD, as you can see here. Remember what I said about taking trades that are close to the strike? We don't do that. So right here, it's 95. I'm going to go ahead and take this just because it's a demo. On a live account, like I said, I would not take a trade that is like 95. You know, unless it was something like this, because this is pretty much confirmed that the price, you know, it has to travel a long way down to lose this trade. But we're also going to take this. We're waiting for more confirmation. If we see that Euro USD is buying more, we will take it. We will take this. So I'm just waiting now. We're waiting for the next bar to break this. Okay, so when it breaks this, we're going to take this trade right here. You could go ahead and use these settings on Nadex. Next video, I'm not sure if I'll take it later today or tomorrow. I will show you guys how to set up the charts like this. Okay. So yeah, it did break right here. It's breaking. Let's see if it goes up. We just need it to go up like 1 point. As long as it breaks the high of this, we're gonna take it. We're just waiting. There's nothing else going on because we saw the other pairs are not following. But as you can see here, Euro USD is on an uptrend. Everything is saying it's on an uptrend. It hasn't broken this price point yet. And I'm guessing that's because that's resistance. Once it breaks that, we will take it. Okay, pound USD is buying. Did it break it? It broke it. So now we place the buy. Okay, 2 minutes left for this trade, and once these trades finish, I will close off the video. But as you can see, we started with 26,000. Right now there's trades going, so we don't know how much is on their account. But once these close, we will calculate how much is left. Yeah, sometimes trading is boring because all you do is sit and watch charts. However, if you're practicing a strategy and you're following the rules, you will be successful, and you will know what you're doing by practicing. Even though it's boring, I know, but if you're gonna go live and trade live money without knowing what you're doing, you're just gonna end up blowing your account. And I am not any kind of like, you know, financial advisor or anything like that, so keep that in mind. This video is only for entertainment and educational purposes only. 56 seconds left in this trade. So the next few videos I have an idea of is basically setting up your charts. Maybe I'll explain the buy and sell contracts a little bit more so you understand, and then we'll begin talking about other strategies. Right now, this strategy that I'm using it's all right, you know. So here you might see this time in the previous video it did show like negative. This is because someone is trying to sell the contract for more than it's worth. So then it shows that if you were to sell this price at this price right now, you would lose $94. But there's no point in selling this because I've already basically won 10 seconds and the contract will win. So I wouldn't sell it for $2 after I spent like $90 on it, you know. Because then you're losing out money like it says. But okay, everything is selling. Trade expired, both of them in the money, and we now have $26,189. And if we calculate that, 26,189 minus what we started with, which was 26,000 and 144. We made roughly $45 in 10 minutes. Maybe we'll take one more trade. Let's see if we could find something, we will. Okay, so here we have a nice trade going. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. Reason I sold that right off the bat was because we see it selling. Okay, we see it selling, plus it's red. Heikin-Ashi is red, MACDs are red. The only issue I would see here, guys, is that there might be exhaustion candles right here, like, because it's been selling for a very long time, that, you know, a reversal is inbound. As you can see, it started buying, but we'll see what happens. Everything else is selling as well. Let's take a look. Okay, this actually broke price. I might just take this as well. So we're getting some really good trades right now. Let's take a look at Euro. You see, everything is red again, so we took that trade. Let's see, USD JPY. Let's take a look. It also broke the black MA moving average. We'll go ahead and take that too. So we're in 3 trades right now, and after this trade, then we will close off this video. We have 3 minutes left. Everything is looking good. USD CAD is buying, however, so we might have an issue there. Let's take a look. Not really. You know, even though it's buying, it's pretty slow. Everything else is selling. I think something happened in the... There's no news. We confirmed there's no news right now. It's 2 a.m. Maybe it's just the beginning of the hour. Yeah, so again, the reason why I took those trades, where is the trades we took? Okay, Euro JPY. Reason we took this trade, if you guys remember, because price broke the black MA. These already crossed, so it's currently selling. Maybe I should change the color to red for the next video so you know that when it's selling or buying. The MACD is actually selling for a while. As you can see, it's red and it's been selling, and so that's why we took that trade. Plus we had a lot of selling going on with the audio tape. USD CAD, let's take a look why we sold this. We sold this because it has a lot of selling pressure. It's already crossed the MAs for a while now, and it's been selling on the MACD for a while. So the only risky trade was that the not the MACD, but the price would consolidate, because it's been selling for a while, so then maybe it like dries up for a little bit. But trades expires in 1 minute, and let's take a look at USD JPY, why we took it. Okay, this trade is actually going back up. We still have confidence that it will sell, but again, we took this trade based on the selling it's been doing, but right now it's reversing because it needs some type of like reversal. But as you can see, it broke through all the MAs. It broke previous support line right here. It broke previous support right here. I mean, it broke pretty much the supports, and it broke through the MA and the MACD selling. So everything looked good on paper to take this trade. So that's why we took this trade. Now, you know, even trades that you take that are good on paper, not all of them win. But if you're confident in yourself, then you won't second guess yourself, and you won't like stall or miss the chance to sell. We're just gonna wait till this expires, and then we will calculate our profit. Again, the beginning balance was $26,144. What do we have? Everything seems good. Everything seems to be selling. Nothing too crazy. USD CAD was the only risky trade, and as you can see, it's not really moving, so it's a good thing. I already explained why it was risky, so I won't go over it again, but let's see what our ending balance is. 26,200 and 26,233 and 75 cents. So we made a profit of $89 in the span of roughly 15 minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching the video, and like and subscribe if you want more. I will be sharing other strategies. We will go over them in another video. As you can see, everything is going crazy again, but we're not going to take any more trades. I'm going to end the video off here. Again, if you do want to learn how to take trades like this, then subscribe and like the video and share it. Let's start teaching you guys how to make money, whether on live or demo. But remember, all these strategies I put out, they're not something you should take with live account first. Always take demo trades and practice and have a feeling of the strategy before you go live, and that's what I always do, and I'll keep doing that, and I'll show you guys how to do that yourselves. If you're confused and new, don't worry about it. Watch my previous video and I will show you guys how to set up charts like this. Thanks again for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.